Today I am reviewing the Enhulk pool vacuum for above ground PA. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. One of the things I appreciate about this unit is the inclusion of the telescopic pole. You get a range that extends from 3 feet up to 7.3 feet, which makes a huge difference if you're trying to reach the center of a larger above ground pool without actually having to get in the water. Having both a short handle option and that longer pole means you can use the same device for hot tub or a spa where you need precision, and then quickly switch over to the longer reach for the larger pool. The mechanism for switching those handles is fairly intuitive, though you do want to make sure you are rinsing off the connections if you have been using it in a salt pool just to prevent any long-term buildup or corrosion. Let's talk about the battery because that is where a lot of these cordless handheld units tend to fail. The Enhulk PC10 uses a 5-cell 2000 mAh battery array, which gives you about an hour of runtime. In my experience with these types of tools, that 60-minute window is usually the ideal scenario, but in real-world usage where you are dealing with heavier debris or moving the head against the resistance of the water, you are realistically looking at closer to 45 to 50 minutes of consistent cleaning. For an average above-ground pool, that is generally enough time to do a thorough lap around the floor and catch the trouble spots. The real standout feature here is the charge time. Getting from a dead battery back to a full charge in about an hour and a half is quite impressive compared to some older models that would require you to leave them plugged in overnight. The filtration system is another aspect that deserves some attention because it defines what you can actually pick up. It comes with two different types of filter bags, the 180 mesh and the 500 mesh. Having these options is smart because it lets you tailor the suction to the debris. If you are trying to pick up fine silt or sand, the tighter mesh is going to be your best friend, though you will notice that it fills up much faster and can restrict the flow rate significantly as it clogs. If you are mostly dealing with leaves and larger organic matter, the coarser bag is much better because it keeps the suction consistent for longer. I do wish that the process of emptying these bags was a bit less messy. You're going to get your hands wet and inevitably deal with some of the debris spilling back out if you're not careful when you open the canister to clear the bags. It is a reality of using these types of handheld vacuums, but it is something to keep in mind if you are looking for an ultra-clean, no-fuss experience. Where this vacuum really hits its stride is for the person who wants to maintain a clean pool without the hassle of setting up a complicated hose and hose weight system. If you're someone who keeps your pool covered most of the time, but gets those few pesky leaves that sneak in during the weekend, the PC10 is honestly a great tool to have sitting in the shed. It is light enough that you are not going to dread bringing it out, and the cordless nature means you are not constantly fighting with a tangled hose while you are trying to navigate the perimeter of the pool. It is also a very solid choice for hot tub owners who need something that can get into the tight corners and steps where larger vacuums simply cannot go. However, I think it is important to be realistic about its limitations. If you have a pool that is heavily shaded by trees, you are going to be emptying that filter bag constantly. Because the internal capacity isn't massive, it is not a tool designed for someone who has neglected their pool for a month and is trying to clear out a thick layer of sludge from the bottom. If you try to use it for heavy-duty cleanup, you'll be spending more time walking back and forth to the trash can to empty the filter than you'll spend actually cleaning the water. It is a maintenance tool, not a restoration tool. Also, while the construction is decent, it is still largely plastic, so you want to be mindful of how you store it. Dropping it on a hard concrete deck or leaving it out in the baking sun for weeks on end is going to degrade those plastics and the seal gaskets over time, which will eventually lead to suction loss. The suction itself, while perfectly adequate for a handheld unit, is not comparable to a dedicated pool pump system. You have to be deliberate with your movements. If you sweep the vacuum too quickly across the floor, you're just going to kick up the silt and debris rather than sucking it into the canister. You really have to treat it like a slow, steady grooming process for your pool. If you are patient with it, it is very effective, but if you expect it to function like a shop vac that just sucks everything in its path instantly, you might be a little disappointed. Regarding the maintenance of the unit itself, the manufacturer does emphasize cleaning the machine after use, and I cannot stress how important that actually is. Even if you are just using it in fresh water, leaving debris inside the canister or failing to dry out the seals can lead to mold, odors, and premature failure of the motor housing. Those seals are what keep the water away from the battery and the electronics, so checking them for cracks and ensuring they are seated correctly every time you close the canister is non-negotiable. I would also recommend making sure the charging port is completely bone dry before you even think about plugging it in. I know it seems like common sense, but it is incredibly easy to overlook when you are rushing to get the chore finished. When you weigh the performance against the price and the convenience of the cordless design, I think the PC10 occupies a very specific niche. It is priced for the user who is tired of manual nets, but isn't ready to drop hundreds of dollars on a high-end robotic cleaner. It feels like a solid middle ground. You are getting a decent amount of power, a very convenient charging system, and a versatile pole that actually works well for the target application. It is not going to change your life, but it will definitely make your weekends a little bit more about relaxing and a little bit less about labor. There are some minor gripes that I have, specifically regarding the plastic clips that hold the filter housing together. They feel a little bit stiff when the unit is new, and you do have to be careful not to force them. If you break one of those tabs, the whole seal on the canister is compromised and the vacuum loses its suction. It would have been nice to see a slightly more robust locking mechanism, perhaps a threaded or a more secure latch design, but that is a minor design critique rather than a deal breaker. Overall, if you're looking at the PC10, you should ask yourself how much debris you are really dealing with. If you have 1 or 2 trees near your pool and you just want to keep things looking sharp, this is going to be a very helpful companion. If you have a massive pool that is constantly dropping heavy foliage, you might find that you are outgrowing this unit pretty quickly. It is all about managing expectations. For a small to medium above-ground setup, or as a secondary cleaner for those hard-to-reach spots, the value proposition is quite clear. It provides enough power to be genuinely useful, and the portability is the biggest advantage it has over almost any other cleaning method in its class. The motor noise is another thing to consider. It is audible, but it isn't an abrasive or irritating sound. It's a standard, low-humming vacuum sound that you would expect from a motor of this size. It is certainly quiet enough that you could be using it while people are hanging out by the pool without it being a major distraction. I have used similar products that sound like a blender running at the bottom of the pool, which is definitely not the case here. I also want to touch on the customer service aspect. The company mentions a 2-year warranty and a focus on positive support, which is good to see in this category. A lot of these pool accessories end up being essentially disposable, where if something breaks, you just throw it away. Having a warranty period of 2 years actually shows a bit of confidence in the product's longevity. It is definitely worth keeping your proof of purchase and the original packaging if you have the space, just in case you do encounter an issue with the battery or the motor housing further down the line. It adds a bit of peace of mind that you aren't just taking a risk on a cheap piece of hardware. When you are actually out there using it, I suggest keeping the vacuum head flat against the pool floor. The design of the suction inlet is optimized for that surface-to-surface contact. If you tilt it too much, you lose the seal and the suction efficiency drops. It takes about 5 minutes of messing around with it to get a feel for the right angle, but once you find that sweet spot, the suction is quite consistent. You will see the debris swirl around in the clear section of the canister, which is actually kind of satisfying because you can clearly see that it is working. Is it worth the money? If you value your time and you want to stop manually scooping debris every single morning, the convenience alone justifies the cost. It is a practical, no-nonsense tool that does exactly what it says on the box, provided you are using it within its design parameters. It is not trying to be a fancy, high-tech piece of gear with app connectivity or sensors, and honestly, for a pool vacuum, that is a positive. Complexity in a pool environment usually just means more things that can break. The simplicity of a handheld, rechargeable, push-button vacuum is a relief when you just want to get your pool clean and get back to enjoying the water. If you are on the fence, consider your pool habits. Do you enjoy the process of cleaning, or is it a barrier to you actually using the pool? If the latter is true, then this is a sensible investment. It is not perfect, and the filter maintenance is a bit of a chore, but it is significantly better than the alternatives in the same price range. For those of you who have a hot tub in addition to a pool, the value is even higher because you get double the utility out of it. Just remember to treat the seals with care, keep the battery charged, and rinse it out after every session, and you should get a good amount of life out of it. It's one of those tools that fits right into a standard home maintenance routine without requiring a steep learning curve or a bunch of extra accessories. It is straightforward, it is effective for its size, and it makes a tedious task noticeably easier. If you decide to pick one up, just take the time to read the manual specifically regarding the charging cycle and the filter selection, because those small details will prevent you from having frustration later on. It's a solid, reliable choice for the casual pool owner who wants a clean space without a major headache.